I left the porch light on that night. The sky wore shades of steel and gray. I thought the rain might bring him back, like in those films from yesterday. The thunder sighed, the heavens cried, each drop a whispered plea, but only puddles came to call. No sign of him or we. Rain fell, but he didn't. The clouds returned, but he stayed gone. I waited like a ghost in lace, with all the porch lights on. The storm knew all our stories. It wept them down the street. But while the skies came crashing home, he stayed on silent feet. The tea went cold beside the sill. His coat still hangs untouched. I press my ear against the storm, still hoping for his touch. He always came when raindrops danced on windows late at night. But now the rhythm's empty and he's nowhere in sight. Rain fell, but he didn't, just memories on parade. The driveway shone with silver tears, but not the steps he made. I called his name in thunder. I begged the sky to bend, but it just kept on crying while he would not descend. Maybe love is not a season, maybe storms don't bring them back. Maybe lightning hits a heart and only leaves a crack. Rain fell, but he didn't, though I swore he'd hear the rain. I stood there in my Sunday dress, soaked in grief and shame. The clouds moved on by morning, still no knock at my door. Just one girl and a puddled porch, and love that rains no more. The roses wilted on the table. The wine stayed corked and still. I lit the candle out of habit, but it burned against my will. Outside the rain tapped soft and slow, a rhythm I used to adore. But it played like a requiem for the love we had before. Rain on our anniversary like tears from skies above. No laughter in the living room, no hand to hold, no love. We used to dance through thunder, now I just sway with pain to the silence in this house and the memory of rain. Your chair remains untouched and neat, the silver set for two. I even wore your favorite dress, though it never was for blue. The clock struck 8, my heart stood still, like it did the year you left. Only the downpour clapped its hands, applauding love bereft. Rain on our anniversary, each drop a whispered name. The photographs turned sepia from a time we felt the same. The walls remember laughter, but tonight they hum with strain. And outside heaven mourns with me in steady sheets of rain. What did we lose between the storms, between the yes and goodbye? Did love dissolve in weathered winds, or was it just a lie? Rain on our anniversary, and still I wait for you. A single glass, a single song, and skies that weep on cue. The years roll by like rivers, but some things still remain, like this date, this dress, and the never-ending rain. She sat at the old baby grand, her fingers trembling in the light. The notes were soft like breaking glass, a ghost song born from night. She didn't speak, she didn't sigh, just let the silence stir. And every chord she didn't play still sounded just like her. She cried in F sharp minor, no words, just melody. Each tear fell on the ivory like drops of memory. She didn't need a letter or a name she wouldn't say, just sorrow woven gently in the note she gave away. The bench still held his imprint faint, the dust still knew his name. She played the keys he used to love, but they didn't sound the same. The song she wrote was nameless, but every heart could tell. It spoke of things unspoken and dreams that never fell. She cried in F sharp minor with each lingering refrain. The room became a chapel for symphonies of pain. Her breath danced with the pedal, a prayer beneath the tune, while shadows curled around her and wrapped around the moon. She once believed in major chords and sunshine over strings, but life rewrote her ballad with minor-hearted things. She cried in F could not, a song no heart could fake. And when the last note faded, she bowed her head and sighed, for in that aching silence a part of her had died. Under dim lights and smoky air, she took the mic with trembling hands, her voice a whisper through the night, like shadows crossing distant lands. No words of anger, no bitter blame, just echoes soft of the love's goodbye, a melody soaked in quiet pain that made the stars begin to cry. She sang goodbye in C minor, a lullaby of fading dreams, each note a tear, each chord a sigh, flowing down like silent streams. Her heart poured out in fragile sound, a farewell wrapped in velvet blues. In that song she was unbound, letting go of what she lose. The room was still, the night held breath, as memories danced on broken strings, her voice a bridge from now to then, of all the sorrow love can bring. No need for words she couldn't say, the music spoke for what remained, of dreams that slipped and love that frayed, of hearts forever changed and stained. She sang goodbye in C minor, the bitter sweetest kind of song, a quiet strength and soft goodbye, a place where broken hearts belong. The piano wept beneath her hands, while saxophone weaved through the air, a final dance, a last romance, of love that's gone but lingers there. Sometimes goodbyes aren't loud, they're the softest notes we sing. In the quiet there's a truth that only broken hearts can bring. She sang goodbye in C minor, and let the music heal the pain. Though love may fade and time may fly, her song will always remain, a whispered hope beneath the moon, a tear that falls but shines anew. In every note, in every tune, she sang her last adieu. was thick with smoky haze. She sat alone in shadowed space. A whisper floated through the air, a saxophone, soft fading grace. Her eyes were fixed beyond the room where memories began to wane. She held her breath and felt the tune. The silence followed the refrain. She waited till the saxophone faded, the last note drifting far away. In that moment love was jaded, but she chose not to stray. The music died, but still she stayed, a quiet heart that wouldn't break. She waited till the saxophone faded, for one last chance to take. The echoes played like distant dreams of laughter lost in whispered calls. The night revealed its secret scenes behind those dim and fading walls. No promises were ever made, no words that could rewind the past, just fading notes that slowly played. A love too fragile, meant to last. She waited till the saxophone faded, though time was slipping through her hands. The silence grew, the darkness shaded, yet there she took her stand. The melody slipped through the air, but hope still lingered in her gaze. She waited till the saxophone faded in those last jazzy haze. In every note a story told of yearning, loss and grief. She held the night within her soul, no other time, no other place. She waited till the saxophone faded, a ballad soft, a love sincere. Those shadows came and colors shaded, her heart refused to disappear. The music's gone, but she remains, a whispered tune beneath the stars. She waited till the saxophone faded and healed her quiet scars. Quiet of the evening haze, she stands alone where a trumpet plays. A lingering note hangs in the air, a memory soft beyond compare. Her heart beats slow with gentle pain as echoes call his name again. No footsteps near, no whispered calls, just trumpet song within these walls. She waits where the trumpet lingers softly glow. With trembling hands and longing fingers, she waits for him she used to know. Though time moves on, the sound remains, a melody that soothes her soul. She waits where the trumpet lingers, where love once made her whole. The street lights flicker, casting gold on memories warm but growing cold. Each note a thread that pulls her near to days when love was crystal clear. Though shadows fall and nights grow long, she clings to every fading song. A love that's lost, yet still so near. In every trumpet note she hears, she waits where the trumpet lingers, a place where silence softly sings. In every breath her heart still fingers the ghost of all those tender things. Though seasons change and moments fly, the trumpet's call will never fade. She waits where the trumpet lingers, and in love's eternal serenade. And when the music softly dies, she'll still be standing in the night. For in her soul the trumpet cries a song of love, a fading light. She was the last song on side B, a whisper lost in melodies, a fading tune the night recalls, a secret kept behind closed walls. Soft crackles dance across the sound, a story only few have found. In quiet rooms where time stands still, she lingers like a ghostly thrill. She was the last song on side B, the bittersweet that time forgot, a gentle voice in memory, the moment that was almost caught. Though the needle lifts away, her echo haunts the midnight air. She was the last song on side B, a love beyond compare. The vinyl spins, the lights grow low, her song plays soft, so sweet, so slow. Each note a tear, each word a sigh, a lullaby that never dies. The crowd is gone, the silence stays, but she remains in twilight haze. The final track of hearts once true, a melody wrapped up in blue. She was the last song on side B, a whispered promise, worn and thin, a fragile spark in history, the trace of where love might have been. Though the records reached its end, her song still dances through the night. She was the last song on side B, fading softly out of sight. No rewind can bring her back, no future plays the past, but in the silence hear the track, a love that's made to last. She was the last song on side B, a fragile light in shadowed rooms. Though time moves on relentlessly, her music softly blooms. And when the world is still and deep, her song will rise and fill the air. She was the last song on side B, forever waiting there. Whispers rise like smoke in the night, flickering shadows, fading light, messages lost in the smoky air, secrets hidden no one dares. Your silhouette in the fire's glow, a memory that won't let go. Though time has scattered our embrace, I still see your ghostly face. Smoke signals from the past, drifting slow, they never last, calling me back to yesterday, where love was real but slipped away, faint and fragile like a spark, burning softly in the dark. Smoke signals from the past, echoes of a love that couldn't last. Ashes fall like forgotten dreams, dancing in soft moonbeam streams. Every puff tells a story told of hearts once warm but growing cold. I reach for you through clouds of gray, but all your words just fade away. The smoke curls high then disappears, carrying away my hopes and fears. Smoke signals from the past, silent words in smoky trails, guiding me through the midnight haze, back to love's forgotten tales. Though the embers slowly die, I still hear your whispered sigh. Smoke signals from the past, flickering memories that hold me fast. If only I could read the signs, decode the smoke, reclaim the lines, but time's a flame that burns too fast, leaving only smoke from the past. Smoke signals from the past, faint and fleeting, yet so clear. In every wisp I find your touch, a love that vanished but I clutch. Though the night will soon outlast, I'm lost in smoke signals from the past. The record spin, a crackling sound, like footsteps soft on hollow ground. Your voice comes through, worn and low, from songs we danced to long ago. The needle weeps in every line, tracing scars that once were mine. The melody plays soft and slow, and tears begin their gentle flow. Tears on the gramophone, spilling secrets we once owned. Final dreams and fading tones. In the dark I cry alone. Your echo haunts each note and phrase, like smoke caught in a lover's gaze. Tears on the gramophone, where silence cuts straight to the bone. A waltz, a sigh, a whispered name. The vinyl sings, but not the same. The trumpet bends, the saxophone moans, in harmony with aching bones. I close my eyes, you're almost near, but only music fills the ear. No arms to hold, no lips to kiss, just echoes of a vanished bliss. Tears on the gramophone, in every groove I feel alone. A scratch, a skip, our love's refrain, repeating all the silent pain. The record spins, but time stands still. Your ghost obeys the music's will. Tears on the gramophone, where lost love finds its final home. You left behind more than goodbyes. You lingered here in lullabies. The past plays on in black and white as tears fall gently in the night. Tears on the gramophone, a song that turned my heart to stone. I dance alone in shadows deep, while vinyl sings me back to sleep. No turning back, no second tone, just tears on the gramophone. I walked into that midnight bar, smoke curled round a steel guitar. The band was low, the lights were dim. Then came the sound, a ghost, a hymn, a song I knew from long ago. With every note my heart said so, though no one else seemed to agree. That melody was just for me. That melody, soft and sweet, wrapped around my broken beat. It danced where your arms used to be. That melody was just for me. No words, no voice, just harmony. But it revived a memory of nights you played me silently. That melody was just for me. The keys you touched with tender care still echo through the evening air. No encore now, no last refrain, just shadows waltzing with my pain. Yet when that chorus came around, I swore I heard your silent sound. You're gone, but through that melody, it's like you came to sit with me. That melody, soft and sweet, wrapped around my broken beat. It danced where your arms used to be. That melody was just for me. No candlelight, no reverie, just faded chords in minor key. But still I clung so desperately. That melody was just for me. They say the tune belongs to all, but I can hear your every call. Between the chords and in the air, you're still with me. You're everywhere. That melody, soft and true, still holds the shape of me and you. Though time erased our symphony, that melody plays just for me. Through every night, through every key, your song remains eternally. And though the world may never see, that melody was just for me. He took my umbrella one cloudy June, said I'll return it by this afternoon. The rain came down and so did I, waving at promises in a gray wet sky. A smile, a shrug, then he was gone. But that umbrella lingered on, not just the cloth or silver track. That umbrella never came back. Oh, it wasn't just just rain I missed, but the warmth behind his kiss. That borrowed shade meant more, you see. It held a piece of him with me. And though the storm has turned to black, that umbrella never came back. It sat by the door through every fall. He'd twirl it while waiting, leaning on the wall. In spring he'd tap it like a cane, a rhythm that soothed my window pane. But seasons changed, as hearts will do, and now only shadows follow through. No knock, no note, no final crack, just silence and a sky gone black. Oh, it wasn't just rain I missed, but the warmth behind his kiss. That borrowed shade meant more, you see. It held a piece of him with me. And though the storm has turned to black, that umbrella never came back. Maybe he lost it in the rush, or gave it to another crush. But every time the clouds roll in, I hear his voice above the din. Oh, it wasn't just cloth and steel. It stood for something I could feel, a simple shelter, red and black, a vow, a walk, no looking back. Now every drop, each thunder crack, says that umbrella's not coming back. Fix the ticking hands. Each fall he'd twist those copper strands. Said time's a gift we can't outpace, but we can steal a little grace. Last autumn came, the days grew thin, leaves fell like all the could have beens. But on the wall the hour was slack, the clock, he didn't turn back. And I kept waiting through the chill, coffee cold on the windowsill. The time stayed wrong, my heart off track. From the clock, he didn't turn back. A silent mark, a final crack. He's gone, and that was that. Lie still in the drawer he used. The hands are stuck at 1/2 blues. I light a fire but feel no heat. The echo clicks on empty beat. I win the springs but not the ache. That quiet choice he chose to make. He left a note but not the neck, the clock. He didn't turn back, and I kept waiting through the chill. Coffee cold on the windowsill. The time stayed wrong, my heart off track. From the clock, he didn't turn back. A silent mark, a final crack. He's gone, and that was that. So I sit and sip my bitter cup while hours gather, stacking up. A minute missed, a midnight like the clock. He didn't turn back. No tick, no talk, no faded track, just me and the quiet black. He said I'll be home by 10, like he always used to then. So I left the porch light glowing warm, in case he walked back through the storm. The kettle hissed, the teacups cooled, the silence whispered, you've been fooled. Still the bulb kept burning dim, the light stayed on without him. Flickering hope in a golden frame, soft shadows dancing on his name. I waited through the midnight hymn, the light stayed on without him. Like my heart too stubborn to dim, the light stayed on without him. His slippers sat by the open door. I dust them weekly, nothing more. The clock still ticks, but not for two. I make enough tea just out of room. The radio plays a broken tune, sax and strings beneath the moon. I hum along, eyes growing grim, the light stayed on without him. Flickering hope in a golden frame, soft shadows dancing on his name. I waited through the midnight hymn, the light stayed on without him. Like my heart too stubborn to dim, the light stayed on without him. I should have turned it off by now, should have learned to breathe somehow. But there's a warmth I still defend, that light, that love, that bitter end. And so I sit beside the glow, with nowhere else I want to go. Each night repeats the same old hymn, the light stayed on without him. I still believe on some slight whim, the light might guide him home again. cigarette. Didn't say goodbye just yet. Smoke curled like secrets in the air. Then he vanished like he wasn't there. The record played a crackling tune. Shadows stretched across the room. All that's left from yesterday, the love he left in the ashtray. Lipstick stains on a filter and whispers burned I can't defend. The flame is gone but not the gray. The love he left in the ashtray still smells like him in some old way. The love he left in the ashtray. He said love's just embers and fire, but I believed in something higher. He kissed my hand, then closed the door and left his ghost on my hardwood floor. No note, no key, just smoke and sin, like he'd never truly been. And now I sit and watch decay. The love he left in the ashtray. Lipstick stains on a filter and whispers burned I can't defend. The flame is gone but not the gray. The love he left in the ashtray still smells like him in some old way. The love he left in the ashtray. Maybe love was always fleeting, just a spark then slow retreating. But why does it still feel this way? Heavy smoke at the break of day. Ashes cold, but still they sting, like winter's echo in early spring. He's long gone, but here I stay, with the love he left in the ashtray. It burns my heart in shades of gray. The love he left in the ashtray. I opened the drawer, his tie still there, folded like the words he didn't dare. His cologne floats in the midnight air and lingers on the old armchair. The silence speaks in quiet tones of footsteps gone and dreams alone. He vanished like a whispered plan, but left the scent of a vanished man. Still in the seams of his favorite coat, a song that the radio ran, the scent of a vanished man. It haunts this house, it haunts my hand, the scent of a vanished man. The curtains move, but there's no breeze. His ghost returns in scents like these. Leather and rain and late night tea, a trace of him that won't leave me. I press my cheek to a pillow cold, where once he whispered dreams of gold. The past still clings like a perfume can, the scent of a vanished man. Still in the seams of his favorite coat, still on the letters he never wrote, like a song that the radio ran, the scent of a vanished man. It haunts this house, it haunts my hands, the scent of a vanished man. Time fades voices, time dims light, but some things hold through endless night. Not his face, not his wedding band, but the scent of a vanished man. Still in the seams of his favorite coat, still on the letters he never wrote. He lingers longer than I can stand, the scent of a vanished man, a ghost I breathe, though I never planned to live with a vanished man. He plays beneath the street lamp's gold, a song too tender, too old. His coat is thin, but sound is thick. Each bow a brush, each note a flick. The world rushes, cars fly past, but he plays like time can't last. I stop each dusk at 4:45, same melody, same open door. The violinist on 3rd Street Lane plays tunes that heal and tunes that pain. He doesn't know my name or eyes, but he plays the love I lost in July. And though his fingers dance through strain, he frees the ghosts, he holds the rain. His song once pulled you to my side, a waltz, a kiss, a citywide. You laughed and said he plays our tale, then left before the end of scale. He never asks, he never speaks, but in his strings my silence leaks. Each rose and swipe against the years draws out my joy, draws out my tears. The violin is astute but proud, lifts my heart above the crowd. He plays your name in minor key, as if he knows you once loved me. And though he bows through wind and sleet, you live again on 3rd Street. So play, old friend, until you're gone. Your notes will hum, your ghost play on, for as long as love and loss compete, you'll find me on 3rd Street. We never said the final line, no curtain call, no ending sign, just silence where the music played, a soft goodbye that never stayed. We danced until the rhythm slowed, and shadows claimed the afterglow. You turned and then you slipped away, like melody that fades by day. That's the way the music ends, not with a bang, but just a bend, a broken chord, a breathless key, and suddenly there's no more we. The piano waits but will not play, the notes too fragile to obey. The room still holds your final spin, but no one dares to dance again. I thought love had a final bow, a swell of strings, a sacred vow, but ours dissolved in quiet air, like music no one knew was there. That's the way the music ends, no lyrics left, no means to mend, just silence thick as falling night, where once we held held each other tight. So I rewind that sweet refrain, a tune I'll never play again. Not every song must reach its close. Some simply vanish, no one knows. We used to sit beneath the fading light, whisper soft as stars came out at night. Your hand in mine, the world felt small. Now I'm here alone, no one to call. This bench remembers every secret we shared. Laughter and tears, how much we cared. Empty now, cold under the moon's glow. Echoes of you are all I know. This bench misses us both, the silent stories it holds. Where once we dreamed, now dreams just fade in the shadow of the plans we made. It's waiting still for footsteps too, but all I see is a lonely view. This bench misses us both, and so do I. Soft, a sorrowful tune underneath the quiet silver moon. I trace the spots where your hand once lay, hoping you might come back someday. Maybe time will heal the space or bring you back to this place. Until then I'll sit and wait by the bench that knows our fate. This bench misses us both, the silent stories it holds. Where once we dreamed, now dreams just fade in the shadow of the plans we made. It's waiting still for footsteps too, but all I see is a lonely view. This bench misses us both, and so do I. The night is quiet, the city's hush, but this bench still feels your touch. I sit here lost and softly swear, this bench misses us, and I'm still there. Three blocks from your door, I still pass, counting cracks in the sidewalk glass. Same cafe, same street lamp flicker, but my heart walks slower, thicker. You're probably home, the light is warm. Your shadow moves in perfect form. I stand outside some small boutique, pretending I'm not weak. 3 blocks from your door, I stall and stare at window panes and midnight air. the awning, change the name, but nothing else feels quite the same. That cat still sleeps on number 5, as if love never took a dive. I hum the tune you used to play, that old jazz record scratched with gray. And though the world moved on before, I keep rewinding 3 blocks more. 3 blocks from your door, I play the part of someone who forgot her heart. But one wrong turn and there I am, a ghost outside your life again. I swore I'd stay away, I'm sure, but I'm always just 3 blocks from your door. So if you see me passing slow, with eyes that drift where flowers grow, just know I never needed more than to be 3 blocks from your door. They say I'm too pretty to cry, too poised for tears to wet my eye. Lipstick sharp, my heels so high, they never see the ache inside. I smile like mirrors never lie, I laugh and watch the night pass by. But in the silence of my wine, I miss the love I called mine. Too pretty to cry, too proud to fall, so I just pose through it all. 1,000 pearls around my neck can't string together what you wrecked. I light a smoke and don't ask why, 'cause darling, I'm too pretty to cry. They ask who sent the flowers late, I shrug and say an old mistake. They think I live some grand ballet, but ghosts don't twirl, they stay. I wear his scent like borrowed grace, still trace his name in empty space. My rouge is fresh, my tears are dry, but darling, that's a practice lie. Too pretty to cry, too cold to burn, but every street's a wrong turn. The curtain drops, the lights go dim, and I still ache from losing him. My pain wears pearls and knows how to sigh, but she'll never let me cry. So toast to and stars go by. I'm just a girl, too pretty to cry. The night wore heels of echoing sound as I stood where dreams come unwound. A street lamp buzzed half awake, like my heart too much to take. Cars pass by, faces a blur, but none of them ever look like him or her. I traced his name in winter air and waited like he'd still care. Waiting under the flickering lamp, where shadows write a lover's stamp, I held my breath with lips so still, hoping time would bend to will. This corner knew our first embrace. Now it's just an empty space. A dog barks down the avenue, and even he sounds lonely too. I whispered songs he used to hum, but all the words just came out numb. A broken bulb, a broken vow, I'm still waiting even now. Waiting under the flickering lamp, wrapped in cold and autumn damp. City pulses, but not for me. I'm lost in what will never be. And if he comes or never will, I'll keep standing quiet still. For love once bright, now faded damp, I wait under the flickering lamp. You held me like truth in the dark, with hands too steady, too sharp. Your kiss was a perfectly practiced line that tasted like borrowed time. We danced in a light laced in gold, each promise rehearsed, each silence cold. But all the way you looked at me felt warmer than honesty. You were warm like a light, smooth and sweet, wrapped me up in silk to see. Every whisper clever disguise, but I wore that lie like a lullaby. I knew, but still I tried, 'cause you like a The moon caught you in perfect grace, a thief with charm and no trace. I should have known from your perfect suit that truths don't hum in that tune. But lies like yours don't bruise or scream, they drift like jazz in a dream. You taught me how false can feel right when hearts just want the night. You were warm like a light, soft and near, a fiction I needed to hear. You left no scars, just perfume and sighs, and memories that still wear ties. Yes, I believed, but not because I had to try. You were just warm like a Some truths burn and some just fade, but your lie was the finest masquerade. And I'd fall for it all one more time, just to feel that warm light. Neon flickers down the boulevard, but in my heart it's cold and hard. Empty streets and whispered sighs reflect the loneliness in my eyes. Window panes hold cities glow, but inside here the warmth won't show. I wander past the glowing signs, haunted by forgotten times. When neon lights feel cold and the night's too dark to hold, I'm searching for a hand to hold in this city, bright but old. When neon lights feel cold, I'm just a story left untold. Shadows stretch along the lane, echoes of a love's refrain, a whispered name I can't forget. In this night of deep regret, the streetcar hums a lonesome tune beneath a silent fading moon. I trace your face in every glow, but you're nowhere left to go. When neon lights feel cold and the night's too dark to hold, I'm searching for a hand to hold in this city, bright but old. When neon lights feel cold, I'm just a story left untold. So here I stand beneath the glow of neon lights that don't know how cold a heart can truly be when love's just a memory. Streets so still, the night won't speak. Footsteps fade with every week. Your shadow lives in amber glow, where silent lamps remember woe. The city sleeps behind closed blinds, but here your name still softly shines. Each flicker hums a ghost refrain, and breathe your memory through the rain. Where street lights whisper names, I hear you in the haze. A love once warm and burning bright, now lost in amber blaze. Each corner holds a sigh, each crosswalk holds the flame of streetlights whispering your name, your name, your name. I light a smoke and watch the glow. It trembles like the pain I know. You left no letter, left no key, just silence humming endlessly. Even lampposts wear your face in fog that clings to empty space. I talk to walls, I hum a song. The streets reply, you're not that strong. Where street lights whisper names, the wind complete knows the things you couldn't say. It croons them back in time, a ballad of what's gone aglow that can't be tamed, where streetlights whisper still your name, your name, your name. So let them glow and softly call until the night forgets it all. But I'll remember through the flame where street lights whispered your name. The city sleeps beneath the stars, a soft and gentle glow. Street lamps cast their golden bars where lovers come and go. In smoky rooms and shadowed halls, the music plays so slow, a melody that softly calls to hearts that used to know. Whispers in the moonlight, secrets old and new, dancing through the night, just me and you, with every sigh and every tune. The past comes shining through in whispers in the moonlight. I'm lost with you. The trumpet cries a lonely song, the bass keeps steady time. The world outside feels far and wrong, inside this jazz sublime. Our hands entwined, we drift along through memories and rhyme. A love that lingers all night long in rhythm so divine. Whispers in the moonlight, secrets old and new, dancing through the night, just me and you, with every sigh and every tune. The past comes shining through in whispers in the moonlight. I'm lost with you. Softly now the dawn will break, but here we'll always stay, caught within this sweet embrace where time can slip away. Let the music be our guide through night's eternal sway. Whispers in the moonlight, forever will they play. Whispers in the moonlight, secrets old and new, dancing through the night, just me and you, with every sigh and every tune. The past comes shining through